Hello there everyone, my name is Tom Squalo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in this video we're gonna talk about the XRP's pump, about the updates of the lawsuit and what's happening, what are the price targets, what is my realistic expectation of XRP, what is the long-term price target, what is the current price target, and whether you should be longing XRP right now and whether you should believe in XRP as a project. I'll offer my own analysis and my own overview of the team itself and what they're doing and whether I believe in it. And I'm going to try to do this in simple layman terms without overcomplicating everything. So this is going to be a one-stop shop place to go to if you want to learn about XRP and exactly what's happening, because there's very interesting stuff. We've seen a big pump right now that is going to probably get a lot of people liquidated and a lot of people are going to lose money here. So that's why be very careful and watch this video from the beginning and until the end if you don't want to lose money. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into this. And if you're brand new to the channel, you know what to do. Please hit that subscribe button. A lot to learn here. Also hit that notification bell so that you're always notified when I make a new upload, because my uploads, you have to watch them as soon as they come out and from the beginning and until the end. Don't skip. Don't try to take shortcuts. Use this information. Take it in. It's free. All I'm asking in return is to hit that like button. Call me Mr. Spot On down in the comments and join my free Telegram channel so that you're always also notified when the market is on the move and when I'm making some moves in the market. All my trade updates and all that stuff is also in the Telegram channel. So join it right now. Pause the video and go join it. So let's get to, because I really want to talk about first fundamentals, I think, of Ripple, and then go to technicals and then take a look at short-term time frames and then some targets and then move on to bigger time frames and show you the whole big picture and what we can expect from Ripple in the next coming months as well as years, and set reasonable price targets. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into the fundamentals. So this is very interesting. There has been news that Ripple has spent over $100 million on legal fees fighting SEC, because SEC in 2020 they have sued Ripple for basically, selling unregistered securities, and the lawsuit has been dragging on for 2 years, and everybody's really waiting for the resolution right now. The thing is that they've spent $100 million. The good news here is that they have far enough capital to fight SEC, because normally a smaller project would have lost already because they would just go bankrupt. They would run out of money. And this is just, in my personal opinion, SEC in this instance is acting like a gangster, just basically squeezing companies and just, sabotaging developments, etc. So it's just pretty nasty, quite honestly. And let me know in the comments if you agree. So, but the good news here basically is that Ripple has enough money to keep paying for this stuff, so they don't give a crap, so to speak. So this is very good news. Now the next thing is that we've seen that anonymous wallets have transferred 185 million XRP, and what's happening here. So an interesting part of this article is about the fact that as reported by Sentiment Data Aggregator earlier, active XRP investors who hold from anywhere from 1 million to 10 million XRP have been accumulating massive amounts of XRP since the end of 2020. And an interesting fact here is that until November 2020, they had been selling heavily, but then made a pivot. So once actually SEC sued Ripple, everything has gone down like crazy, and this, normally, when there is a big sell-off, people sell, that's why the price goes down. But this caused a huge pivot in smart money, basically, in the bigger investors to start accumulating Ripple. This is a very interesting instance that I'm going to talk about in this video as well, which, contributes to my overall analysis and prediction for Ripple. Now, the next article that we have here is the current latest development when it comes to XRP lawsuit, and currently, let's just go down here and let me read this to you. So expressing positive expectations in the case, Garlinghouse predicts that the case will not go to trial because he thinks that the judge has enough evidence to decide without the jury. So far they didn't really have a trial, right? So, and it's already taken 2 years. So there's two aspects to this which you have to understand. So number one, both the SEC and Ripple submitted motions for summary judgment over the past weekend, requesting that the district judge would rule based on the facts provided in their respective filings. So Torres must now decide whether to rule in favor of one of the parties or send the case to a jury trial. So in my humble opinion, and this is we're getting into my own analysis and understanding. I mean, I've been digging very deep into XRP situation, And in my personal humble opinion, I think that there is at least a 90% chance that Ripple is going to win. But before you get too excited, I think that they're going to win. But the problem here is not about them winning or not. It's going to be the problem when it's going to happen. Because if we're going to go lower here, Judge Torres, she has time until March 31st, 2023. So she has half a year to decide whether it's going to go to trial. So, and if it's going to go to trial, you can say goodbye to the victory of Ripple for another, few years. And by the way, guys and girls, before we continue talking about these things, and there are so many incredible things I really have to mention and give you all the price targets and predictions. But if you want to be trading Ripple yourself or on a spot, just investing in Ripple, or if you want to be shorting it with derivatives, the best place to do so is BitGet. And why? Because they have, number one, insane bonuses, and number two, when you're trading, they don't have any spot trading fees, so you can trade spot for free. And when you're trading derivatives, you're getting huge rebates back into your account that I'm personally, when I'm trading derivatives, longing or shorting Bitcoin, really any other cryptocurrency, including XRP, I'm getting rebates. So on one of my big trades, I got back like $800. And basically, if you're a break-even trader, you will still make money on BitGet because you're going to get paid a reimbursement of your basically your trading fees back into your spot account, which is insane. And if you use my link, and again, you're going to get this only if you're going to use my link down in the description or in the pinned comment of this video, you're going to get this cash back on trading fees, which is, again, it's a kill for feature, to be honest. Then you're going to also get up to 20, you're going to get a 20 USDT sign up bonus simply for using my link to sign up with BitGet. You're going to get up to $8,000 in initial deposit bonuses. The information on the deposit bonuses can be found once you click the link and check out all the information is there. Then you're going to get this 10% payback bonus up to 150 USDT. Then also a 50 USDT bonus for $50,000 futures trading volume. And if you deposit more than $500, you'll get my crypto course, the paid crypto course for free, which is valued at close to like $500. So insane bonuses. Use BitGet. I'm personally trusting them, and they are licensed in the United States, so you don't need VPN, and there is also no KYC. So it's safe, and they have millions of users. They're growing fast, and it's perfect for United States for derivatives as well as spot trading. So now let's move on to the most important aspect. So if they're gonna rule that the XRP wins the lawsuit before March 31st, we're gonna see a huge pump. This is obvious. But there is currently a risk that if it's going to go to trial, and they might want to actually suppress it, because it's all, this conspiracy bullcrap. So they might try to suppress it and slow this down, because if XRP is going to win, it's going to affect the whole crypto market. It's going to be a huge pivotal point, and everything is going to pump like crazy because it affects whole crypto market, not just XRP. So they might want to delay this kind of a thing. So this kind of a ruling, so it could go to trial and drag on until 2024. So for this, let's go to the charts. And right now we are seeing in the 4-hour chart, we had this incredible squeeze that basically right here, and it broke out. And right now everybody is cheering, everybody is so happy because we are pumping. We just did a pump of like 70% pump. So we went through from 30 cents to like 55 cents, which is insanely great. And sure, but should you be longing XRP right now just based on, it pumping? And the answer is, guys and girls, to be honest, no. It's more, likely to short, XRP as of right now than to actually long it. And let me just explain why and what I'm saying. So number one, we had this squeeze that was happening for quite a while. This was our target. The target of this breakout was 51 cents, and we hit this target spot on. And right now I'm expecting some kind of a consolidation or even correction to the downside than actually the continuation of the pump. And again, there is no reason for it to keep pumping too hard. And the likelihood, anything can happen in the market, but the likelihood is not that very great. And we are starting to face huge resistance from this big order block. So let me go to a bigger time frame, and we're gonna progress into bigger and bigger time frames. So here we're gonna see this huge order block coming into play. That number one, this is a huge resistance that is mega important. That was, here was the all-time high basically of XRP right here. That's the current cycle. So, and basically is gonna come in huge resistance. I mean, this is a perfect shorting opportunity for with a small stop loss. There's gonna be some kind of a rejection from here, definitely. And certainly this support and this resistance of this whole order block is gonna serve as huge resistance. And in the current macro environment, I just don't see XRP just suddenly breaking above and going to $1.50. I'm just not seeing this, because there is this still risk of it going to trial, and that's the problem. It's not really about the risk of them losing. There is still risk of them losing like 10% or so, but the biggest risk is it could go to trial and it could just drag on forever. So, and the same thing, and macro environment, the inflation is terrible, the situation in Russia, the China, Taiwan, and the whole economy collapsing, the US dollar going through the roof, etc. So I'm not seeing it just go through easily through this resistance area. So longing it right here is, again, I mean, it could do this, but in terms of probabilities, us as traders, we have to understand the probabilities. The probabilities are very small, in my humble opinion. Now let's go to a bigger time frame and let's take a look at what's possible in a long-term perspective. And again, if you want to be investing in Ripple, me personally, honestly, I have a lot of Ripple. I've bought a lot of Ripple. I bought some here, I bought some here, I bought some here, and as we go down, I'm buying more. All these tokens that I believe in, I have a crap ton of Ripple. But let me just break it down before we take a look at the biggest target and the biggest chart here and what I'm seeing, because I think you're going to be shocked by it. Do I believe in XRP? Yes, but, and this is a very important but, guys and girls, I don't really see that very much. And if you're from XRP Army, I apologize. I'm just expressing my opinion, so don't hate on me in the comments. I don't see as much utility in the XRP token itself as I see the utility in terms of the pump that the winning of the lawsuit will actually bring to the token itself. So I'm betting here rather not on the utility of the token itself. I mean, XRP, the Ripple, the company is great. What they're doing is amazing. However, their token itself doesn't have that much utility, but the fact that they're going to win the lawsuit is going to make them, it's going to go parabolic just based on these news. So that's how I believe in it. Now let's move on to the big target that I have, and let's take a look at this chart right here, which is basically the whole history of XRP for the whole time, basically. So this is, let's go back to 2014 and let's see what happened here. And so basically it's like, this chart is like almost 10 years old. Jesus, incredible. So we had this squeeze, we had the breakout. The target of this breakout was 14 cents. And then this target turned out to be, it became a support. Then it became support here as well. So this, about 14-15 cents has been very important for us. And right now, again, we had this cycle, which actually had the actual all-time high in 2017, and as it has gone, it's currently forming another interesting flag formation in the weekly chart, just like it did in the first cycle right here, basically. So then second cycle, third cycle, and right now we are basically seeing this kind of a formation which is happening right here. So now let's talk about the targets. Obviously, let's get the bad scenario out of the way, that if XRP is going to lose the lawsuit, we're going to definitely break down from here and it's going to go down into, I don't know, 1-2 cent price area. It's probably going to go like really low. I'm afraid. This is just my, that's what I'm afraid of. However, at the same time, I think that, once again, they're going to win, and it's going to probably take them another year or so, even in the best case scenario. So I think that it's going to very well coincide with the decision in this vicinity before 2024. That would coincide with the beginning of the next Bitcoin halving and the next bull run. So I think that regardless of what's going to happen here, at some point we're going to move off higher and then start off the next cycle, basically. And potentially in the next cycle, we'll finally see a breakout, and based on these positive news of XRP actually winning the lawsuit, we're going to have the same kind of an interesting momentum. Flag formation, explosion, flag formation, explosion. Very simple pattern. So, and when we're gonna see something like this, and if we believe in this kind of a model, and we believe that at this point Fed is gonna pivot and is gonna go into quantitative easing, so that's what we need for any cryptocurrency or any high risk asset to actually pivot, obviously. So without that, nothing's gonna happen, and even the Bitcoin halving cycle might not even give us that much momentum if Fed is gonna be, demolishing high risk assets. So, and if that's going to be the case, and everything is going, the Bitcoin halving is gonna happen here, XRP is gonna win the lawsuit, and monetary easing will be at full throttle, so to speak, and the interest rates are gonna be going down back to zero. So we're gonna have another golden roar. Then I believe that XRP, well, this kind of, again, we've measured the target basically here, well, it's just regular target, and this target was hit spot on and even more. But again, we have to be conservative and understand that the capitalization of certain market, despite of smart money moving into it, cannot be infinite. So the technical target here is this one right here of about $52 somewhere in 2025. I would believe that somewhere in 2025, closer maybe to 2026, in this vicinity, it could come to like $52. I mean, this is a technical target, but don't scream at me in the comments yet that Thomas, you lost your mind. I would be thinking that I would be betting on something more reasonable, like potentially $10 per XRP. So this, once XRP hits $10, this is when, and it's like 20x from the current price, this is where I would start scaling out of my portfolio and waiting for the next cycle to commence. So this is my take on this. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? Remember about all these insane bonuses with BitGet for spot trading, and that they're licensed in the United States, and all these bonuses you're getting if you use my link down below, and all the rebates you're going to be getting as a way of a salary back into your spot account for taking the futures trades. And I'm going to link a free beginner's course that I've done over on BitGet, how to claim all the bonuses, how to do basic technical analysis, etc. So check it out. And as always, make some noise in the comments. Stay smart, stay rich. Peace and love, Thomas Krallo. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.